Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Pilates 804 mat workout. My name is Damien Lowery, and I will be taking you through your mat routine today. Today, if you so choose, I'm using props. You can certainly follow along. I'm opting for weights today, where I'm using 10-pound weights. You can certainly use 8, you can use 5, 3, or no weights at all. Your choice, you do you. But when you're ready, grab your weights, join me on the mat. Okay, so we're going to start laying down on our back. Knees are up to the ceiling, feet are flat down on the mat. If you opted for weights, you want to grab those. So as you reach your arms, whether you have weights or not, up towards the ceiling. And here you are in a nice neutral spine. We're going to take that leg that is closest to me. You're going to do some marches. So as you exhale, lifting that knee up towards the ceiling, inhale, place that back on down. Opposite leg, as you exhale, inhale to place it back on down. And right now in this work, we're working on making sure that we keep our spine lifted, supporting the natural curvature of our spine. So that means that lumbar has space, right? Not drop down to the mat, right? And really trying to define our trunk versus our lower half, right? And again, as you exhale to lift, inhale to lower. You're strong in your arms. You're reaching those up to the ceiling. All right, last one here. As you exhale, inhale. All right, now from here, feet stay planted on the mat. We're moving into a chest lift, right? So if you have weights, be ready. Here we go. Now, as you take a big exhale, you're going to reach your arms up to the ceiling, find your 100 curve. As you push up into the ceiling, inhale to lower back on down. Notice that I did not let my arms fall away from center. I really try to keep them in line with my neck and reach them up to the ceiling, right? So that way I can find the support in my shoulders to help me stay up into my flexed spine. Nice. And as you inhale, lower back on down. Let's try about 2 more of those. All right, so as you take a big exhale, inhale, lower back on down. Did you notice if your feet were light? Can you continue to find some pressing down into your feet as you reach up to the ceiling? And inhale, lower back on down. A big exhale. Inhale, lower back on down. Nicely done. From here, you're actually going to find your weights, if you opted for it, down to the side. And we're just going to get into a little bit of ab series here. So let's start with a simple 100, right? Just warming up things, right? So here we are. When you're ready, you're going to lift your chest. Arms are down by your side. You're going to reach towards those heels, right? And here you are in your 100 curve. And as you start pumping your arms here, inhaling and exhaling. And repeat. And breathe. All right, now we're going to try this rub the belly, pat the head situation, right? As you bring that leg closest to me towards your tabletop position and switch. You're still pumping those arms. You're still reaching as you switch. All right, and again, switch and switch. Trying to make sure that your hips stay level and you continue to breathe, right? And you switch again with an exhale. And as you inhale and exhale. Last breath here. Right, and as you lower both feet back down to the mat. Inhale, lower back on down. Awesome. Right, so in this ab series, we're going to move into your double leg stretch. So now you're going to bring both knees back to that tabletop as your Pilates V. Arms reach up to the ceiling. And as you lift your chest with an exhale, let those arms reach for your shin, deepen that flexion. Now from here, you're going to extend legs long, reach your arms overhead. Inhaling. Exhale, circle those arms back around, bend your knees. And repeat. Inhale, stand into your feet. Exhale, deepen that flexion. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale. Now, if this is challenging, legs can certainly go higher to lighten the lever. And exhale. Here we go. So as you stay up in this 100 curve, we're moving into your straight single leg stretch. So both legs reach up to the ceiling. So the leg that is closest to me goes away. grab the back of the opposite calf, right? And you are lifting up to your leg as you pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch. And as you breathe, right, you're still reaching both legs in opposition. Last set. Nicely done. Both legs reach back up to the ceiling. Here you are in your double leg lower lift. So as both legs are up towards the ceiling in your Pilates V, hands behind your head. As you inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, reach it back on up. Inhale, lower those legs. Exhale. Figuring out how to keep that Pilates V wrap. Last one. And as you exhale, bend those knees. Lower your chest with an inhale. Feet get to come down. Well, hopefully you didn't let those weights go too far if you opted for them. So go ahead and grab those right now. And in this work, we're getting ready to do your roll up, right? So as you get yourself situated, I'm gonna scoot back a little bit here, right? So now I'm on the mat here, right? I'm standing into my feet and you're reaching those arms up to the ceiling like you did in your chest lift. If you have tight low back, maybe your hamstrings are a little tight, you might opt for bending the knees, right? And I'm just a one-time demo, so I'm gonna place my weights down for a second. Up, right? And as I circle my arms around, I'm digging my heels into the mat, grabbing what I can in order to dive forward and reach out. And then as I curl tailbone under, sacrum slides underneath the knee. If I need to grab or hold, bend those knees to lower back on down, that's what I'm going to do. So that's your option if you need to. Otherwise, grab those weights, reach up to the ceiling, just like in your chest lift, right? Taking a big exhale, lift, and dive forward. Curl tailbone under, right, reaching back on down, and here you are, boom. And again, as you exhale, lift. Not letting those dumbbells drop to your arm, you're reaching them out and lifting. And as you curl, sacrum slides under, arms reach back up to the ceiling. Here we go, we got 3 more. Big exhale. And as you inhale, start exhaling, standing into, figure out how to get back into your neutral spine. And again, inhale, lower back on down. The last one. And as you your sacrum slides underneath you, you reset. Nicely done. Go ahead and let those arms come down by your side. And as you get situated for your single leg circle, you can certainly hold on to those weights, for an anchor, right? So as your arms are down by your side, your spine is nice and long, let's take that leg that is closest to me, reach that up to the ceiling. In your Pilates V, as you pull across midline, circle that leg around, exhale and home. And again, inhale and exhale. So we're going for 5 this direction. This should be 3 and 2 and 1. Nice. And here we go, switching opposite direction as you inhale, open, circle and reach, exhale and home. Inhale and exhale, right? And as you work on keeping that Pilates V the whole time, you're still working on picking up your back, right? Arms are staying nice and long. Last one. Nicely done. And as you let that leg go long, opposite leg, so that leg furthest away from me reaches up towards the ceiling. And as you cross midline, pull across center, exhale and home, right? You're still reaching, still tall, still breathing, still picking up your abs. Right, and here goes the 4th one, right? Really working on that Pilates V as you lead with your heel, exhale and home. And last one, nice, opposite direction as you inhale, circle and reach, 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 reach. Good. And again, inhale, reach with that Pilates V, using your inner thigh. Feel that huge stretch on that IT side. Nicely done. And I feel like this is 5 as you inhale, exhale, and extend that leg long. Nicely done, guys. All right. So here we are transitioning through this work back through that roll up. So arms reach up to the ceiling. If you still have those dumbbells, reach them up. Here we go. Big exhale. Use your option if you got tight lower back, tight hamstrings. So as you exhale, lift. And stack up nice and tall. Okay. So in this work, we're getting ready to transition into our rowing series. I want to do rowings 3 and 4. Rowing 3. Demo once without any weights, right, in case this is your first time. So rowing 3, we're going to start with our best posture, legs together, sitting up nice and tall, all right, picking up your spine, picking up your abs. All right, here we are. You're going to start with elbows bent and underneath your armpits, right, so they're bent, you're sitting up nice and tall, right, and you're going to start with reaching those arms out to a 45-degree angle, right, and as you lower your arms, right, you're still working on picking up your spine, and you take a big inhale, you reach those arms up towards the ceiling as you circle those arms around, elbows bend right beside rib cage as you reset. Make sense? All right, let's go. All right, so here we go, whether you have weights or not. All right, here you are. All right, sitting up nice and tall, good posture and all. Arms press out to a 45. And as you lower those arms, right, keep picking up your chest. Big inhale as you lift those arms up to the ceiling, circle those arms around, elbows bend, reset, and round 2. Inhale, exhale, big inhale, circle, circle, circle. Nicely done. Last one, big inhale, lower, lift, pick up your spine, pick up your abs, and reset. Nicely done. Okay, that was rowing 3. Rowing 4, here's your demo. Similar to the first rowing, right? But instead, we're going to find this 100 curve feeling. Now, your 100 curve should not look like this. Not just dropping down into, right? Your 100 curve really should be this rounding of upper back, still working on this feeling of scooping up and in as I stand into. That 100 curve should allow me to let my arms lower down to the ground, and as I reach my hands towards my feet, really trying to transition into this flat back, right? And as I start reaching my arms up to the ceiling, I lift up my spine, circle my arms around, and reset. It is okay if you have a slight bend in your knees, totally fine. All right, grab those weights if you have them. Here we go. So we're starting in this place, all right, sitting up nice and tall. And as you find that active 100 curve, inhale as you extend, arms reach. As you pick up your back, pick up your chest, circle those arms around. Right, and again, 100 curve. Reach out towards your feet, pick up your chest, and circle those arms around with an exhale and reset. Last one. Be tall, be tall, be tall. You got it, you got it. There it is. Nicely done. Okay, that was rowings 3 and 4. Now we're moving into the swan. Right, so you can set those weights off to the side. All right, so for your swan today, easy peasy, right? So legs are nice and long, right? Legs apart, easier for your back. Legs together, a little bit more challenging. Your option, right? But I'm active in my legs, right? I'm picking up my abs, right? And I'm using my back and the strength of my glutes and hammies to lift my chest without using my hands. So as I feel that work lift my chest, right? No hands. Use your back, lower and back on down. Right, that was 1. We got 2 more. So again, trying to figure out how those shoulder blades stay back as I lift my chest, bring my abs with you, and lower back on down with an inhale. Right, 1 more time here, right? So as you lift, use all of that work right there. Maybe you can reach those arms along. Maybe you can reset them and lower back on down. Go ahead and push back to a child's pose if you choose. Right. Nicely done. So from here, we're going to move into our leg series of the work. Right. So you're going to need your weights, and we're going to do this standing. So when you're ready. All right. So for this leg series, we're going to do a sequence of moves, right? Really quick as a demo, right? We're going to do a squat, right? So your feet are hip distance apart. If I had the dumbbells, they'd be in my hand, right? Here I am, I'm squatting, right? Keeping my chest up. And as I stand up nice and tall, I'm going to step 1 foot behind me. So as we go to your right, right? And I'm going to squat down that curtsy squat where I feel this weight here. And then my strength of my legs here, right? Arms will be down by your side, right? And as I stand up, come right on back. I'm back into my squat. So as I squat again, I stand tall, arms lower, step behind me, curtsy squat, and repeat. Make sense? Cool. All right, grab those dumbbells if you got them. All right, here we go. We'll do 3 side to side. All right, here we go. So as you bring those dumbbells up beside your shoulders, all right, and as you give me your best squat here, right, bum goes back, chest stays up. And as you stand up nice and tall, we're stepping to the right, arms lower, step behind, right, and reset. Back to that squatting position. Bum goes back, chest is up. And as I stand, my arms lower, curtsy squat to the left, right, and repeat. That's 1. Here we go. This is 2. And I step behind, right, really working on trying to keep those shoulders square, hips square, right? So as I lower down, I'm not looking for this, right? It makes me all off balance, really trying to fight for square hips, right? And as I stand up nice and tall, right, and repeat. Nice. That's 3 each side. Done. This one, demo really quick. We're moving into a deadlift series, right? So this is going to be your roll down into a flat back, into a deadlift. What did I say? Who knows, but I'm a demo. So if I'm standing here, if I have dumbbells, right, I'm going to start with my roll down, right? So that's that active 100 curve feeling. And as I lower on down, right, reaching towards my feet, right, and I'm trying to keep the integrity of my feet the whole time, which means if I need to bend my knees to keep that solid connection to my feet, then that's what I need to do. But here I am, right? And as I lift up into a flat back, right? Shoulder blades are back, nice long spine. I am supporting spine with ab engagement here, right? And then I'm going to curl tailbone under, right, to finish standing the rest of the way. Right. Got it? Let's do it. Okay. So here I am, I'm going to be in this position here. I got my dumbbells, right? Arms are going to come right in front of me. And as I find that roll down 100 curve feeling, standing into my feet, keeping those dumbbells close to my shins as I lower on down. All right, I lift up into a half lift or flat back here, right? And then in order to come all the way back up to standing, I'm going to curl tailbone around my spine, stand up all the way to the top, right? And again, as I exhale, lower. Right. And as I lift into my flat back, dumbbells stay close to my arms. Hands can be on my shins, they can be on my thighs, right? But I'm working on a nice long spine. Opposition through the crown of my head as well as through my tailbone. Abs are supported. In order to come back up to the top, curl tailbone under, round your spine, and finish standing all the way. Right, let's do that again. Big exhale. Into your flat back as you lift your chest. Find the opposition. Curl tailbone under, round and stand. 2 more times as you exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. And again. Lower, lower, lower. Halfway lift. Strong in this position. Right, and as you curl round and stand to the top. Boom. Nicely done. All righty. Well, my friends, thank you for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time.